What's up, guys? How are you doing? I hope everyone is doing great. Today, August 27, 2025, is the declaration date of our investment in MSTY and ULTY. So if you are investors of these two ETFs from yieldmax, congratulations, guys, and I hope you're happy with the distribution rate, and I believe you already saw that. So for MSTY, we are going to receive $1.09 per share, and for our ULTY, we will be receiving 9 cents per share. I think this is one of the lowest distribution rate for ULTY, because in the past weeks it's averaging on the 10 cents per share, but nevertheless it's still good for us. So if you watch my previous video, I bought 1,000 shares of ULTY, so I'm happy to receive the $90 of dividends for this week. So it will still help me grow my portfolio, so I'm okay with that. And as you can see, the price is, it increased a little bit though. It's around $5.80 or 85 cents per share as of today, and I believe that if there will be no other negative news or some kind of market condition that will contribute to again push down the price of all of the overall stocks and ETFs, I think this $5 level is the floor price of ULTY. Of course, it's not 100% sure, it's just my personal opinion, but let me know, guys, what's your thought about the current price of ULTY. So I would assume that if the overall stocks market sentiment will go bullish, then I believe all of the yieldmax ETFs as well will follow. So let's hope that by September the price of ULTY will at least go back around $6 or $7 level, so that if you actually have an investment on this ETF with the high cost basis, and for as long as you are not going to use that fund or investment amount immediately or for any emergency purposes, then I think it's better just to keep holding the position and reinvest the dividends, so that your cost basis will gradually become lower as well. So of course, the more dividends you receive, and then your dividends will keep buying the price or the shares of ULTY. It may be in the lower price, then it will also try to balance your cost basis. So that's my own strategy, guys, but of course every investor has their own preference and strategy. So yeah, please let me know, guys, how do you manage your dividends in all of your yieldmax ETFs investments. So in my case, I already have 3 yieldmax ETFs in my portfolio. So the MSTY is one of my largest ETF, and then the second is the PLTY, and then just recently I bought the ULTY for the weekly dividend payout. So with regards to MSTY, let me just touch base one of the topic that I recently saw in the YouTube. Some YouTubers or some of the comments that they are a bit worried whether the MSTY price will go really very low, or it may even worst case go back to zero. Of course, no one can tell what's the future of the stocks or ETFs share price, right? But based on history, I think it's very unlikely that a certain ETF or stocks price will go to zero. I mean, if you know some stocks or ETFs, let me know, but unless the company is really worthless, right? So the company or the fund itself is really worthless, and And like what I mentioned, if we are investing in a specific stocks or ETF, we need to, we need to do more research in our own investment to understand what's the underlying stocks, what's the business, and why do we think that's a good investment that to be added in our portfolio. So for MSTY, my reason is very straightforward. MSTY ETF is based on MicroStrategy, or now is called Strategy Company, and as you know, this strategy company is heavily invested in Bitcoin. Originally, this company is an IT software, even though they are still operating as an IT software. But the CEO is actually started to really pound on investing in Bitcoin, because he can see the biggest picture of Bitcoin that will be useful and gonna be a big impact for the currency in the future, right? So for MSTY, I'm not worried whether the price fluctuation will, sometimes it go down, but I think based on the past history, it never goes down more than 40 or 30% from the overall trend from the very beginning, like the inception date. So the fluctuation of the MSTY price will also depend on strategy, and as long as the Bitcoin is going higher and or become bullish, definitely the share price of MSTY also will follow. If you believe in Bitcoin and it's been already there for more than a decade, and if you've been watching some news or reading some articles, Bitcoin is now getting more mature in terms of adaptability across, not only in the United States, I mean globally, right? So you've been hearing some of the treasuries of this country is already buying some Bitcoins. Some companies are already also investing in Bitcoins, because there's something that they could foresee in Bitcoin that will be useful in the future. So of course, I'm not recommending or suggesting you guys to, if you are not yet investing in one MSTY, this is not a financial advice and this is not a recommendation. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. So if you already have a good understanding about MSTY and Bitcoin, I'm really happy to hear if you have any additional advice to our new members or our members in our community in Jess Pinoy Investing. Please share some knowledge or maybe deeper knowledge about Bitcoin future, and also why do you invest in MSTY in general. So since I am really bullish in Bitcoin, and as we can see, it's now around 110 to 111,000 per coin. If you zoom in and or if you look at the history of Bitcoin, the price trend is really gone crazy, right? So we never thought that the price of Bitcoin will actually go up to this point. So way back, I think 2011, I've already been hearing about Bitcoin. I started to kind of learn about the how it started, but I think I didn't really take it much seriously during that time. So that's why when I read that article, I thought it's just most of us maybe think that it's just a scam, right? Another scam. So anyway, going back to the MSTY investment, so since I now have more confidence in Bitcoin future, I'm keeping my position in MSTY, and just actually I'm using it as my one of my retirement tools or investment that will help me grow my portfolio for the minimum of 5 years and maximum of 10 years. So that's really my goal, guys. Again, I would like to repeat that in this channel, I'm sharing to you all of my strategies on my investment and what are the stocks or ETFs in my portfolio. And still, the ultimate goal is really to grow our investment through compounding of the dividends and stocks, capital gains that will bring us into an early retirement. So our focus is early retirement. So that's why while we are investing, we have to at least put some additional research on the investment that we are doing, so that if we are going to fail, there's a probability that we already know that, okay, maybe the failure probability is around 60 or 70%. It's better to really do more research on our own, try to understand what are our investment, and if we are capable of assessing the risk, that's even better. So in my personal investment, I'm really holding on few stocks only. Like what I already told in my other video, I have the Palantir, I have the Nvidia, and these are my two biggest stocks in my portfolio in terms of individual stocks. And I also have the two stocks that are having a small cheap price, share price. I have Lucid Motors, and I have Plug Power in my portfolio. Maybe I'll create another video for the for those stocks in my portfolio, and I'll share to you why I picked them in my investments, so that you can also try to get some understanding about those business. And if you have any information about the company, you can also share your thoughts and your research. So for this for my portfolio, I have those 4 individual stocks, and then I have 3 yieldmax ETFs, the MSTY, PLTY, and ULTY. So I think in investing, like what Warren Buffett said, right? You don't really need 20 or 50 companies or stocks in your portfolio in order to be successful in investing. The most important is you understand the business. Even if it's just 3 businesses, if you know what's behind this business, and is it really profitable in the future, if you see that fundamental basis of the company, you will get successful in investing. So I hope this short advice with you guys will help also on how you try to navigate your investment. And if you have some other strategies that you think you can share with the group in this community, please feel free to share in the comment, and we will try to also share that to our friends and see if the same outcome of what you have done will help us grow our portfolio. So again, guys, if you are new to my channel, thank you for dropping by, and I hope you will subscribe in this channel. This channel is just a small group of investors who are really working hard and investing in the stocks, and having a strong goals to retire early. So please join the club, guys. I know we are not investing in stocks just for nothing, right? We are investing and we would like to grow our portfolio because we have our own goal. We have our dreams for the future, and we want to become financially free, right? So please join the club. Thank you for supporting this channel, and let us know what kind of investment do you have, and of course the community in this channel will be 100% supporting you guys. So if you are my existing subscribers, I always appreciate you being in this channel, and simple engagement in the comments is really means a lot to me. So I hope that everyone is doing great, and you're I'm hoping for your great success. I'm hoping for your good health, and together we will go for early retirement. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you in my next video. God bless.